You got heads up in a tournament against the polarizing
Brandon Cantu.
It
was the $10,000 mixed max tournament in Cannes. The first day was 9-handed, second day was 6-handed, third day we played 4-handed down to 16, and then it was a 16-man random bracket. I got heads up against Brandon. I'm like, this is amazing. Yeah. I drew the literal worst player in this entire bracket. And it's a great tournament for me because I was a renowned nit in poker, but I played like 90% of my hands heads up because I played a lot of heads up, sit and go stuff, and had been hanging out with guys like Ike Haxton, Scott Seaver. Like that was like my Panorama crew. So it's like I was exposed to like a lot of like optimal heads up play. So it's like I ran through this whole tournament, and then I get heads up as a 2-1 dog against Brandon, and we played for 7 hours the first night until the casino closed. They closed at 4 a.m. Next day's the main event, and Brandon's like, I'm pretty sure he was on tons of Adderall, and he's just like, I want to come back at 8 a.m. and play. I'm like, no, I'm playing the main event tomorrow. We'll resume this once we're both out of the main event. And he's fighting over the whole thing. No, we'll skip the main. I'm like, no, we're playing the main. We finally both get busted. We resume like a few days later. And I was playing like very differently, like the first few hands. The only strategy we actually discussed in the few days off was like how to tilt him once it resumed. And we decided the way to tilt him was to tell him that I'd been talking to every great poker player on earth for like 2 days.
That's actually pretty smart. Just show him pictures. Like,
it was like
Scott Seaver.
It was like I raised and won the first hand. He raised the second hand. I defended. I won that one. Like the third hand was like a 3-bet hand that I won. He's like, who have you been talking to? I'm like, dude, nobody. Like Ike, Durr, like that's it. And Scott a little bit. Like, but it was over in like 45 minutes. Like I opened and he jammed like 42 blinds with deuces, and I held with, I won the flip.
You got lucky is what you're saying.
I got lucky. Yeah.
And you guys were playing for a lot of money. It was like 90K for second, or it was like a 90K pay jump.
130K difference.
130K.
First and second.
Yeah.
So he's just like, I want a rematch. I'm like, we can play for the difference between first and second. I'll be happy to do that. I'll play you for all the money. You're awful at heads up. So fast forward, we had a rematch at the Aria. Like, it was like 2 months later, I lost.
All right, if you like that story and you want to hear more about Jon Aguiar, the old OG poker days, UIGEA, getting staked by Sean Deeb, and then eventually leaving poker for DraftKings as employee number 10, 11, 12, helping them run it up to a giant company that eventually IPO'd and is the behemoth that you know today, you are going to want to check out this episode with Jon Aguiar on the Table One podcast. Check us out on Table One Vegas on YouTube or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. Like, subscribe, all that.